Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Mariesa. I'm glad to have you and thanks for watching. Really quickly, I just wanted to ask you a question. Have you ever been a victim of like the holiday blues, or ever just felt down around the holidays, around Thanksgiving, around Christmas, New Year, any of those holidays? I have before, so it was on my heart to just come on here and just tell you what I've done to kind of counter the holiday blues, or counter just feeling down and sad on the holidays. I am not a therapist, however, I can give you what works for me in situations like this. So number one, don't do it alone. Do not put yourself in isolation where you have the time to wallow in those sad feelings and start to remember things that bring you down. Don't do it alone. Surround yourself with friends, with family, go to church, join a club, join a group. Do something that will keep you from being in isolation. Isolation is something that Satan uses. It's one of his tactics and strategies in order to get you to feel like you are by yourself in situations. You would be surprised how many people have gone through some of the same things that you've gone through. So it's important to surround yourself with people who are like-minded, people who are positive and uplifting, and those who will not drag you down. So number one, again, do not do it in isolation. If Satan can get you by yourself and then have you in those thoughts of being down or feeling like, no one understands you, then that is grounds for your potential to possibly be aborted. Because you have great potential. On the other side of your grief is actually some purpose. You will then be able to help other people who are grieving get through their own grief. So, number two, cry it out. A healthy regulation of emotions is key. It's essential. I can remember many times not wanting to be vulnerable, not wanting to be transparent, holding back tears because of what would people think, or holding back tears because I just wasn't comfortable shedding them. But as you have seen in other YouTube videos, I have now gotten comfortable with just crying it out. Sometimes they may be tears of joy. Sometimes they are tears of sadness, but either way, tears are not weak. And sometimes I feel like there's like a stigma attached to tears. Sometimes I feel like, people feel like if you cry, you are weak. It's actually quite the opposite, I've found. Tears are a part of your strength. There is strength found in your tears. Sometimes tears are prayers. You may not be able to utter the words like, to the Lord how you feel, but God knows. And sometimes if you just have a good cry, your tears are prayers. The Lord sees you and he hears you. So just cry it out. Having a healthy regulation of emotion. Hey, when it begins to surface, you feel the tears welding up, go ahead and let it out. Cry. Don't hold that back. Don't hold it in. Just crying and that release will sometimes help you feel better. And number three, allow yourself to feel what you feel for however long you need to feel it. Don't allow anyone to put you on a time frame of when you should stop feeling how you feel. When the pain comes, when that hurt begins to surface, sometimes it feels like it lets up a little bit, and then sometimes it feels like it's more intense. During those times when it feels more intense, allow yourself to sit with it, knowing that over time, the intensity will lessen. Over time, those real intense moments won't be as intense. So know that it's going to get better. It may not ever go away, but with time, you will begin to heal and you will begin to feel a little better. It won't be as hurtful. And also, find the purpose in your pain. Begin to look for Jesus, even in the midst of your pain, and you will find purpose in it. Sometimes it's not immediate. Sometimes it's not for quite a while. But you'll look back and you'll see how you can either help others in the pain when they're going through because you've been through, or it could be for something else. Sit with your pain, sit with it and embrace it. You have to start to embrace the pain in order to begin to heal. Pain is something that we all experience. Pain is something that is inevitable, and how we deal with it is crucial to us getting past it. So try to find the purpose in it. I know when my mother passed, it's been over 5 years now, but when she passed, I was like, there's no purpose in this. It hurts. This is something that I don't want to feel, and I had a hard time really embracing the pain. It took me a while because I would avoid and do other things. I made myself extremely busy. I would wrap myself into, my family needs to eat. This one needs to go there. I want to do this. I want to do that. When she passed, I wrapped myself in the business aspect of it. Okay. My siblings and I needed to plan a funeral. I needed to figure out travel arrangements for myself and my family. There was so many things that I had to do. And then I just stayed busy after it, to the point where I wasn't just sitting with the pain. But as I began to sit with it, and as I began to just embrace it and allow myself to feel it, then I could let go of the hurt. And then after a while, I began to see the Lord's hand in it. So just a quick recap. Number 1, don't do it alone. Do not go through this time by yourself. Number 2, cry it out. Let the tears flow. Whenever they're trying to surface, let them out. And number 3, allow yourself to feel however you need to feel for as long as you need to feel it. And always know that there is purpose in your pain. Okay, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. As I always say, living your best dash does not mean that everything's perfect, but it does mean that you choose to make the best of everything regardless of circumstance. Thank y'all so much for watching. All right. Bye.